been a couple of weeks since my last video, and I do apologize. I started school last week, so I've been really busy, enrolling for classes and just trying to like get myself situated in the new semester. But my hands are a little ashy right now, but I got my nails done. If it would focus, you would see I got them done. I got them longer than I usually get them, so it's been like a little bit of an adjustment, but I still like them a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I really like them. Hold on, I'm gonna change the setting because I don't really like it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think I like this one better. But if you guys have never tried the cranberry ginger ale, try it. It's so yummy. But in today's video, I thought that we could do a few things. I thought we could smoke together. I thought we could do some painting together. I started this painting. As you can tell, I've only done like one part of it. It's a paint by number. So it's like weird because the numbers aren't on here. The numbers are like on this reference sheet. So you have to like match the paper to the cardboard, and then like, you know what I mean? But we could do that. And then I thought we could talk about like my favorite TV shows. I have my list right in front of me. Don't mind my face, I burnt myself, so that's what that is. But I thought we could talk about some of my favorite TV shows that I've been watching. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got my hair done. It looks crazy right now because I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago, but I gotta sew in. Just, because school is starting, and that way I don't have to worry about it. I could just like wake up and go. obviously it didn't work out because they're getting divorced. And when when the best friend from college sees that, she talks to her husband and she's like, oh, maybe I should reach out. And the husband's like, maybe you should reach out. And she's like, I don't know. But basically she reaches out to him, and it's a little weird at first, but that's like the first episode. And then throughout the season they start hanging out and their friendship, reconnects, and it's really funny and I really like it. It actually made me laugh. Like, it's very hard for me to find a show that will genuinely like tickle my bone. But it is really, really, really funny. I really like it. The next show that I want to talk about, it's called Maid. Maid is on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. You could probably find it on like Hulu too. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I know for a fact it's on Netflix. So Maid is a show, I'm pretty sure it's like based on a true story, but it trigger warning, it kind of plays around the fact of abuse, but not so much so physical abuse, more so like emotional abuse and financial control and things that can kind of be hard to define as abuse if you don't know. So basically this girl, she meets a boy at a bar, they get together, they fall in love, whatever, they have a baby, right? So the baby comes, and the baby's like maybe like 2 years old now, 3 years old. Her name is Maddie, and the boyfriend and the girlfriend, they live like in a trailer park. And basically one day, I guess like the boyfriend has like a drinking problem, and one day he comes home from work and he sees like the dishes aren't done and that his girlfriend and daughter are sleeping. So he like goes crazy, and he basically like he comes in the house and he starts throwing things and he starts yelling at her and he starts like scaring the baby and scaring her, and he like throws a glass bottle and it like hits the wall like right next to her. And after that happens, like he goes like to the bathroom or whatever, and he like passes out, like he falls asleep. So what she does is she takes her daughter and basically like she just like runs, like she leaves and she goes to her mom's house and she asks her mom for help. Excuse me. Her mom is like in her own world, so her mom's not the best help. So she ends up like staying at this like shelter for abused women. And at first, she doesn't want to go there because she thinks that she's not being abused. She doesn't realize that she deserves help as well. But when she gets there, there's like this sweet lady, and she's basically telling her like, no, like just because someone's not putting their hands on you doesn't mean that you're not being abused in other ways. So she gives her a room there, and then the girl gets a job as a maid. Like she gets a job at a cleaning service and she starts cleaning. And then it's just like, it's so fucked because I can't even like explain to you without giving away the whole show. But basically like she has to work her ass off because she wants to go to college, and the college she wants to go to is like across country, and she had gone into this college before and she has like $2 in her bank account, so it's very hard. But then it turns because so basically she's working for like this cleaning company, right? And she goes, but she gets fired from the company because I guess like she I don't know what she did, but she got fired for something. So what she did is she went by herself to like one of the houses that she cleaned when she was working for the company, and basically was like, I'll clean your house for $10 an hour, which is like 60% cheaper than the company. And the girl, like the owner of the house, is like, well, why? And she's like, basically, like, she's like, listen, I need money. This is what it is. And she's like, okay, cool. So she cleans the house. Oh, that's why she got fired, because so she was supposed to work one day, but the boss said that she didn't have to go, and she's like, you told me I was on schedule. And the boss was like, well, too bad. So what she did was she went to the house anyway and was like, I'll clean your house for $10 instead of cleaning it through the company. So the house owner said, okay, yeah. And so she let her clean her house, and then the boss found out that she cleaned that lady's house for $10 and pocketed the money. So she fired her because she was like, you're taking business away from me. So she fired her. But then what she did was she started like, she like made like, you know, when you like put your job and like your number on the, and you like can rip the number. She made one of those and put them all over, and she got a couple calls from like hoarders and was cleaning like all these hoarders' houses and getting really, like, you know, getting money and saving up. And then this one lady, Regina, this rich lady, she's like brown skin girl, beautiful woman, but she's a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, she's a fucking bitch. She cleans her house, and basically because she got fired, she's not there anymore. She's not cleaning for the company. And so Regina calls the company, calls the maid, and she's like, why are you not here? Why did they send this other fucking girl? And she's like, Regina, I got fired. Like, what do you mean? And Regina's like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna send her home. Can you be here? And the girl's like, well, I can't afford to take the ferry. And she's like, I'll give you a ferry ticket. I'll pay you. Like, I need you to come clean my house. And so basically that's good for her too, because now she has like 4 cleaning jobs a week from the hoarders plus the job from Regina. So she's able to save enough money to like pay for main stars, and then there's the Facts. They're brothers. They do they fix the soda machine. And then there's Sydney. We love her. But basically, it's just like a show about family and food, and it's really good. I really would recommend it. It won an award. I don't think it was an Oscar. It might be like I don't know, but it won like one of those awards. And it's so funny because it won the award, right? And then Lip from Shameless, I don't know his real name, but Carmi, he won like Best Actor. And the dude didn't even go to the award show. Like, they called his name and he wasn't even fucking there. So there was that. The next show I'm gonna talk about is Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That show is so crazy. Okay, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I think is like 2 or maybe 3 seasons, or maybe 2 or 3, I can't remember, but it's a reality TV show. And basically, so I don't know if any of you guys know what like mom talk is, like on TikTok, but so there was like this group called like Mom Talk. It was like 7 or like 10 women, and the person who started it, her name was Taylor. Taylor was the first person to like make, not, or like, I'm not gonna say like the first person, but like according to the show, she was the first person to like make videos, right? So she would like record TikToks on her phone, and then like hashtag Mom Talk, and then she brought in her best friend or one of her friends, Miranda, and then they would do videos together and do like hashtag Mom Talk, and then Miranda brought in her friend Whitney, and then they would do videos together, and then it just like, it grew from there. So this was like a whole thing, right? Like they were getting like brand deals off of like this whole Mom Talk thing. They were doing pretty good. But little did anybody know that there was like a darker side to like this Mom Talk. Like they were like, I guess, this is definitely PG-13. So, but they were like swingers, and if you don't know what a swinger is, then go look it up. But basically, they were like, I guess, soft swinging, and when Taylor and her husband got divorced, she like kinda, I guess, was like kinda going through it, and so she went on live on TikTok and exposed everybody. She basically was saying that everybody who is in Mom Talk is a swinger, and that everybody has basically hooked up with everybody. Like, those were her words verbatim. And she was saying that people are trying to like play innocent, and then so she's on TikTok live, right, like doing all this, and then after the video comes out, Miranda, the first girl she brought into Mom Talk, goes on Instagram live or TikTok or whatever the fuck, and she's saying, her and her husband Chase, they come out and they are saying that it's a lie, that Taylor's a liar, that none of this is true, that she's just trying to like bring them down because she's getting divorced, and that everything she's saying is like a lie. So, and then, okay, so they come out and say that it's a lie, and then I'm not too sure, like Bravo or whatever, I don't even know, but whatever TV company like sees all this drama and I guess reaches out to them, and now it's a show, and the show is called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, because everybody thinks that they're like swingers, but the reality of the show, like, it could be a lie, but from watching the show, basically smells so good.